Hi gang. I hope everybody is holding up on their home quarantine. I apologize if I'm not speaking loud enough, but my children are doing their schoolwork upstairs, and if I disturb them, I'll be sleeping on this bed this evening. So today I wanted to run through a couple hip stretches. Big picture, generally speaking, stretches should be done a couple times a day. Each stretch that you do, you should hold it for about 30 seconds. Stretching works via a phenomenon called creep. Creep is defined as tension over time. So if this band were your muscle, you would take up the slack and hold it for about 30 seconds. And at about that 30-second mark, the muscle will lengthen just a little bit. You may not perceive it, you may not feel it, but that's how effective stretching is accomplished. Most people take up the slack and then stretch really hard to try and get a good stretch. Right? But the muscle, when it's being stretched really hard, thinks that it's being torn, so it actually tightens up a little bit to protect itself. So in the end of the day, you end up pulling against a taut muscle, and while you might feel a good stretch, you're not actually affecting any change in the muscle length. So again, just take up the slack and just hold it there for about 30 seconds. It should be comfortable, it should be relaxing, and that way it will be effective. Alright, first stretch is called single knee to the chest. So you'd be on your back with both knees bent up, and then gently bring one knee towards your shoulder. Should be a very relaxing stretch. You might not feel any specific area, but it's just a good way to start to loosen up the hip. Alright, after single knee to the chest, then we can try a hamstring stretch. Hamstring stretch, one knee bent up, two hands behind the knee, the leg that you're stretching, and gently pull towards your chest. A hamstring stretch should be felt in the hamstring. Most people, when they perform this stretch, they keep the knee straight and they pull the toes up. And you kind of feel an uncomfortable stretch behind your knee. What you're feeling back there is nerve tissue, alright? It's likely your sciatic nerve that you're feeling. It's not a good thing to stretch. Oftentimes it can be provocative to the nerve. So keep the knee bent, let the foot relax, and just take up the slack until you feel a little bit of a pull behind your thigh. Alright, so you can do that on both sides. The next stretch is a piriformis stretch. So you'll cross one leg over the other. So my right leg is over my left. I grab with two hands and I pull my right knee towards my left shoulder. Nice and easy, just until you feel a little bit of a pull in your backside. If you feel any discomfort in your groin, you should avoid this stretch. Good. The next stretch now is called a butterfly stretch. So you'll have both knees bent, feet together, and then just let your knees fall apart. And this should be a comfortable stretch through the groin. There's no need to press down on your knees, just let gravity do its job. Good. The next stretch is for a muscle called your rectus femoris. It's one of your quadricep muscles. So you bring one knee to your chest, let the other leg drop off the side of the table. Same drill, just let gravity do its job. And you should feel this sort of in the front of your thigh, near the hip. Alright, again, hold that for about 30 seconds. And the last stretch is just a quadricep stretch. So I'm stretching the right quadricep here, gently pulling my heel towards my backside. Alright, that's it. I hope everybody is doing alright with quarantining, and looking forward to seeing everybody real soon, alright? Take care.